Beam just dropped some major news like a $150 million gaming fund in Abu Dhabi, and we're going to be covering all the other major updates that you're going to want to stay tuned for. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right into it. All right, over here on Beam Foundation, it says here in their thread over on X that they have some global expansion coming in from Abu Dhabi, which is basically the first ever gaming fund to get granted a license to do that for global expansion. We're going to get into that in just a second. And then Beam AI, so Beam's new AI division. Obviously, I think everybody's super bullish on AI at this point, even though that wasn't the case last year. But anyways, Beam L1, the evolution of Beam Network. Again, something I've been excited about for a long time. We'll get into that in just a little bit. But Beam nodes, another huge opportunity right there. So if you're into nodes, you know what it is, and you know how big Beam has been in the past bull cycle, and then we're going into the next bull cycle. So with that said, Abu Dhabi has chosen Beam to fuel and shape its future of gaming. Beam Ventures to become the first gaming-focused qualified investor fund in Abu Dhabi. That's massive news right there. We know that Abu Dhabi's been trying to expand their presence on the global stage, and they have a keen interest in the future of gaming. I think gaming, obviously, one of the biggest sectors in the world that outpaces most of other forms of entertainment like movies and music. So I think this is just a no-brainer for a lot of cities to focus on, including the technology and convergence of AI, AR, VR, literally all the above. Like all technologies are literally just converging. That's a crazy time to be alive. But anyways, with that said, it says here that Beam Ventures comes with a Web3 gaming accelerator program, infrastructure partners including SoFon and Aether Cloud. Applications are expected to open in Q1 of next year. That's pretty quick. With a focus on gaming AI, VR and AR, consumer apps, and UGC. Again, something we've been talking about for a very long time on the channel, especially AR and VR, and the rest is just history, right? You know, if you don't, subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss out on the future of technology and gaming and all this other cool stuff going on. Speaking of which, Beam AI is our new AI division. Led by University Oxford-trained doctoral research mathematician, Beam AI will set new standards for AI and gaming. The first abstract will be published next week. And what did we say on the last couple of videos? That AI and gaming, it's just going to happen, right? It's just going to converge. It's only going to get better. And it's just going to create more, basically immersive experiences. This is the future. There's no question about it. So very excited about that. Definitely will do some update videos when they release that. You're definitely going to want to subscribe, turn on notice for that. Next up here, it says now something transformative. The groundbreaking Etna upgrade from Avalanche Network, Beam Network will ultimately break free. This is what we covered in a previous video about the AVAX 9000, which is the Etna upgrade. That's just going to allow for a lot of people just to one click, basically their own layer one into existence, and also build super customizable experiences in their blockchain or their layer one in terms of making it built in a certain way that benefits their ecosystem, much like what Beam has already done and is continuing to do, especially like dropping Beam nodes. So it says here, dream years in the making, validators will receive rewards, including transaction and protocol fees, Sphere, Swap, and Bridge. So Sphere is one of their marketplaces, and I think they're only going to expand and take ground there, Swap and Bridge. So again, rewards for nodes, if you're into that, pretty exciting stuff because you'll have an opportunity here to possibly get a node. It says a validated grant incentive program to be revealed soon. Mint starts next week, so that's coming up pretty quick. Again, we'll be covering all of this here on the channel and here on X, so you definitely want to subscribe and stay tuned for that. It says here a new horizon for Beam, for gaming, for all of us. Full details on all 4 projects arriving soon. Again, we'll be diving into a lot of this and what have you, but that is pretty massive news here from Beam. Beam's been one of the big leaders in Web3 gaming, as you guys know. There's a lot out there, but they're really like bridging a lot of these different ecosystems together. And while, it's very rudimentary form now, I think Beam is really setting up themselves for success for the long term. And this is becoming more apparent. I also think this is showcasing and putting on display the Avalanche ecosystem and the Avalanche, technology and what is possible on Avalanche. We've been talking about it for a long time, but I think this stuff right here, what we're seeing play out, is making it more people have an aha moment of what's possible with Avalanche alone. I mean, imagine all these custom, experiences coming to Avalanche and deploying their own layer one and ecosystems. I mean, this is what they are putting on as a masterclass of why Avalanche, in my opinion, is one of the top blockchains in the entire world. So with that said, yeah, that was a lot to cover, and I'm gonna have to definitely dissect this out, chop it up into a couple different videos, especially as more news is released. So with that said, You definitely want to stay tuned and hit that sub. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you excited about the Beam ecosystem and what they're building? I know I am, but yeah, hit that noti, hit that like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.